turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. It has been a clinic out there by Zion Williamson.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Pelicans shooting the ball at 48% so far. Brandon Ingram out there with R.J. Barrett. Then there's Barnes. Then it's Walter. And it's Pirtle in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Barnes feeling it out a bit. For the tie. It's deflected. Now Jones. Here comes Zion. And he converts the layup. Williamson's got 24.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Pass to Walter. And here is Barrett. Over Jones. Outside for Ingram. Here's Barnes. From behind the arc. They get it again. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, the hard work on the offensive glass pays off for Jakob Pirtle. Like to see that mindset from the big man. Goes back up strong as soon as he gets his hands on the basketball.
Ingram against Williamson. Oh, a power move. Zion.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Williamson against Barnes. Oh, the bucket's good, and he'll have a chance at one more. It'll be on Zion Williamson. Toronto shooting their 7th free throw attempt here.
Defensive foul. Zion Williamson. 3rd personal foul. 1st team foul. At the line for Toronto. Scotty Barnes. 1 shot.
That free throw good from Barnes.
I think when you think Scotty Barnes, you think a well-defined skill set. He can pass, he can defend, he's got size. This guy can do it all.
They outside. Pass to Jones. Here's Spears. He's guarded by Barnes. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Williamson. Rebound Toronto. Birtle's got 11 rebounds in the game. And here's Ingram. He's covered by Bay. Picked by Pirtle for the lead. Blocked. And that'll be Toronto's ball as it goes out of bounds. Raptors able to keep possession. Queen, he's checked in for the Pelicans.
Number 22. Derek Queen.
Shot from the inbound. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And now a chance to see what's coming up for Toronto. On Sunday, they'll go up against Franz Wagner and the Orlando Magic. Then on Tuesday, they'll be taking on Cade Cunningham and the Detroit Pistons.
And that game against Memphis, that's a game where you'd be surprised to see them lose. They'd have to have a really off night for them to get upset there.
Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead.
How about Scotty Barnes, guys? The 4th pick in his draft class, a guy who proved from the outset he was going to be reliable, efficient, versatile, and a two-way player. Pretty impressive stuff.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. Here's Spears. He's got 5. Pass to Messi. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Shot clock at 5. Now here's Jones for 3. Rebounded by Ingram. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Outside Barnes. Ingram with a screen on Bay. Barnes passes to Ingram, and the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
The length of Ingram poses issues for defenders, which is why he gets fouled a lot.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. He misses the free throw.
Yeah, and Brandon Ingram doesn't get enough credit for his growth as a free throw shooter. He shot below 70% from the line in his first 3 seasons, but since then, he hasn't dipped below 80.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him.
Unusual for him. He'd been in a groove from the line.
Inside, here's Bay, and he banks in the layup. Bay's got 6.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Outside Ingram. From the wing. Here's Pirtle. Lays it up and banks it in. 9 points in the game.
One thing you know about Jakob Pirtle, this guy never stops working. What a motor.
For New Orleans, they've gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. A nice shot by Fears.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Outside Ingram. Back to Barnes. Pass to Ingram. And Bay pulls it down. And so it's Bay who brings up the ball for New Orleans. It's a 1-point game. And here's Misi. Bay outside, picked by Misi. And the call will be against Brandon Ingram. That's foul number 2 for him. Shed, he's checked in for Toronto. And the Pelicans also making a change. Matkovic, he's checked in for Misi. Here's Fears. He has 7. Oh, drains the 19-footer. And the Pelicans lead by 3. Timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Mobo, he's checked in for Barrett. And let's take this break to show you a list of the NBA's marksmen. The small forwards leading the league in three-point percentage since the All-Star break. 5th is Brandon Ingram.
And if you're trying to defend anyone on that list, you have a dilemma. Do you crowd the guy on the perimeter and potentially give up the blow-by, or do you give up the 3?
Yeah, that's a great way to put it. That's what they do with their three-point shooting. They can demoralize a defense. I mean, there are some sleepless nights after having to face any one of those guys.
And I love it. Challenging the bigger defender and showing plenty of heart.
It is not an easy task trying to convert against length. Give him credit for taking on that challenge.
14 feet away, and New Orleans getting another bucket right there.
Yeah, the mid-range is not always easy money for Fears. He's folding some new wrinkles into his game.
destined to be a basketball player. Jacoby Walter was named to be in the league.
VA, how about this? His first name is a combination of Jordan for Michael Jordan and Kobe for the great Kobe Bryant. His parents couldn't decide, so why not combine them? I love that.
Outside Jones. To the inside. Fears. That's good. And it's Jones with the assist. Jones has got his 4th assist in this one.
He has not missed a shot in this quarter. They've tried running different things in him, but he's been unstoppable.
Here's the pick. Here's Shed. Soft touch off the glass. Shed's got 8 points.
That bucket is really just about the efficient use of a screen. That's nicely done.
How about that elevated look on the AT&T connected cam? The Pelicans have gone 7 of 10 here in the second half.
And it's really tough to catch a pass from that distance. He's asking a lot of his teammates to reel that one in.
And it's amazing. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight.
Here's Fears. It's tipped. Pass to Matkovic. Back to Jones. Up top, Bay. Covered by Ingram. Bay, good. Give him 8.
And such a gritty player. I like how Bay pays the D no mind on the way up.
Here's Shed. Give him 8. Here's Mobo. Off the mark there with a 3. On the wing, Jones. The baseline J is on the way. And the Pelicans get another bucket right there.
Yeah, what a dish from Bay. Kept his eyes up the floor and found an open teammate.
Pass to Ingram. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for New Orleans.
They've been slippery getting into the lane all game long, putting that help defense to the test.
I think another thing that's striking here tonight, the ball movement is incredible. Again and again, they're making smart passes to ready shooters.
That free throw, good from Ingram.
A natural scorer. Every single year, Ingram seems to take another leap in his game.
Toronto making a switch here. Mamukelashvili's checked in. Both free throws good from Ingram. The Pelicans shooting around 53%, a nice number. Poole, the pass to Hawkins. Here's Jones, lets it go. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
They are shooting the lights out and doing a good job of maintaining this lead.
Here's Shed. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. No good on the free throw. He hits the second from the line. New Orleans in the lead. Here's Hawkins. That's tipped. Outside Jones. Poole right side. Here's Matkovic. Hits a three-pointer. Matkovic has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
And that's the right choice by Jordan Poole right there. He kicks it out to 3 instead of trying to do it all himself.
Right wing. Fires the 3. Mamukelashvili, no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Jones feels it out. Pass to Hawkins. Clock at 6. Three-pointer. Drills it from deep. And now a 7-point Pelican lead.
Every team wants bigs who can knock it down from distance. Yes, sir.
Here's Shed. 9 points in the game. Here's Mamukelashvili. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Mamukelashvili's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Hawkins. Poole outside. On the wing, Jones. Here's the 3. Rebound, Toronto. Here's Shed. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul. Team is in the penalty. At the line for your Raptors. Set. Taking 2 shots.
And he drops the first. Toronto making a switch here. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. New Orleans leading by 3. Off target from three-point range.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy.
New Orleans has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. And the call will be against Brandon Ingram. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. To the middle. The kick out to Poole. Jacks up a 3.
Boy, his teammates have really picked him up. But I'm sure, boy, they love something down the stretch out of this guy.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Here's Shed. He's got 10. Ingram on the wing. And there's the screen. Just 5 on the clock. Over Jones. And he wills that one in. Sinking it right through the back of the iron.
Ingram can be shifty, especially when he's operating out of the two-man game.
The Pelicans lead by 4. Here's Hawkins. Over to the wing. The 3 is up. And another 3 for New Orleans.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
And so now a timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And here now are the teams that have made a difference with their defense in the past 10 games. Number 5, the Raptors.
Well, over these last few games, they've been putting excellent pressure on the ball handlers and then turning those forced errors into easy points.
Raptors trail by 7. A minute 39 left in the third. The three, Barrett. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Here's Hawkins. Launches a three. Toronto grabs the miss. Mamukelashvili's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Barrett. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Barrett's got 14 points for the game.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
The Pelicans lead by 5. Pass to Poole. 58 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. The shot comes out.
He might be forcing things a little bit right now. Credit the defense for how they're playing him.
Outside Barnes. Here's Mamukelashvili. There's a screen. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
You love Scotty Barnes. Keeping defenders off balance with the up fake creates the contact. Perfect.
He's made all 5 of his attempts at the line.
Taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Zion Williamson is checked in for Markovic. Both free throws good from Barnes. And here's New Orleans now. 3-point lead. And the Pelicans shooting 53%. Good efficiency on offense so far.
Well, DeAndre Jordan's a problem because if he gets that close, you know the defense has to commit to him.
He's had just 1 attempt at the line earlier.
15 down. At the line for the Pelicans, DeAndre Jordan. 2 shots.
No good on that one. And he sinks the second. We've got 33 seconds left in the third. Barnes against Jones. The putback. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket. Hurdle's got 11 points.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Oh, Williamson throws it down.
And Williamson explodes towards the rim when he sees a lane. And trust me, he is fearless.
Hurdle with a screen on Poole. Here's Barrett. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a 3-point play. They'll pin that one on DeAndre Jordan. This will be his 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
Personal foul. At the line for 1. R.J. Barrett.
Free throw drops for Barrett. There's 6 seconds left in the third. Here's Hawkins. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. It's New Orleans up 1. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. Toronto trailing. So for New Orleans right now, Saddiq Bey out there with Zion Williamson. Then it's Jordan Poole. Then there's Fears. And it's Queen in at the center position. Barnes going up with confidence inside.
Guys, you can tell Scotty Barnes is locked in on the offensive end, and now he's found a rhythm, and there is no backing down.
Now here's Poole, guarded closely. Colonel comes with a double to the right side. Bey outside. Poole for 3. Colonel grabs a miss. Colonel's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Mamukelashvili. It's Barrett on the wing. 3-pointer. And Barnes the bucket on the assist by Barrett. Barnes has got 12 points in just the second half. Pelicans trail by 4. And he commits the intentional foul. And the Raptors with some changes. Ingram's checked in for Mamukelashvili. Shed comes in for Walter.
Substitution for your Raptors. Brandon Ingram. Set.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Pass to Fears. Bey from long range. Colonel grabs a miss. Toronto leading by 4. Down low. Here's Barrett. Banked it in off the glass. Barrett's got 19 points.
This is a relentless scorer who is unafraid to work on the inside. In the paint, RJ making his presence felt.
It's Williamson with the drive. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
I mean, they've been sinking shots from mid-range, and they found a gap there in the defense, and they just continue to exploit it.
They've also made a concerted effort to get the ball down low. Many of their points coming in that painted area tonight.
That's good from Williamson. And the Raptors making a change here. No good on the second free throw. It's stolen away. Barrett against Bey. Ingram. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
And so it's Poole with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. They trail by 7. And the call will be against Brandon Ingram. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
And New Orleans making a change here. Misi's checked in.
Number 21. Misi.
Here's Bey to the paint. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Here's Fears. 5 to shoot. New Orleans needs to hurry. Late clock. Nails it from 3.
They have a never-give-up attitude.
No doubt keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here.
Outside Barrett. If you're just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. From about 16. And Bey pulls it down. Bey's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Poole. Fires the 3. Rebound Toronto.
I mean, I guess you can appreciate the confidence, but his three-point shooting has been brutal this half.
Barnes with it. Capitalizes off the crossover. Barnes has got 7 points here in the quarter. Pelicans trail by 6. Here's Fears. Bey from long range. Rebounded by Murray Boyle.
I'm not sure he expected to be that wide open and yet somehow comes away empty.
And here's Ingram from the arc. Pass to Barnes. Back to Ingram. From 12 feet. And it comes off the front of the rim. New Orleans has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. Poole outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Bay outside. To the inside. Here's Vesey. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Yeah, just catching your teammate in stride right there. That makes the game easy.
It's Barrett on the wing. Back to Barnes. Let's go with a 3. And Fears pulls it down. Fears has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Queen. Offline with a 3. Raptors lead by 4. Here's Shed. Outside Ingram. Pass to Shed. Now Barrett. 4-3. Drains the triple. Barrett's got 10 points here in the second half.
Ooh, finally hitting one from range. That's his first 3 of the night.
Now here's Poole. Bay outside. The kick out to Poole. Fires from deep. Oh, it's blocked by Barnes.
Boy, big-time denial from Scotty Barnes. Use that frame to your advantage. Even though they have the lead, this guy keeping his foot on the gas pedal. I love it.
Matkovic, he's checked in for the Pelicans.
Defensive foul. Derek Queen. Third personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Raptors, Scotty Barnes. Shooting 1.
You know, seeing an uptick in his trips to the free throw line, really, since we came out of the half.
And here's New Orleans now. It's a 10-point game. The Pelicans call timeout.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what James Grego was going over with his team. He laid into the team about being over-aggressive. He said, quote, "You're letting them get to the line as much as they want. We've got to dial back some of the physicality because it's getting us in trouble. Guys, let's see if they can ease up here."
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Bay from long range. Offensive board. On the wing, Bay. The 3. Goes up again. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to go on R.J. Barrett.
At the line for the Pelicans, Matkovic taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes a first. And so he hits both. And here's Ingram. And out of bounds, the Pelicans will take it.
Yeah, not a smart move on that pass. Hopefully he'll learn from that.
Pelicans trail by 8. Poole outside. Bay from long range. Rebounded by Ingram.
The way he's struggling this quarter, he's only adding to their troubles. They need his offense to come around.
It's Barrett on the wing. Outside Barnes. Outside Barrett. 5 to shoot. Knocks down the triple. Barrett's got 8 points in the quarter.
Finally starting to dial in from range. That's his second this half.
Pass to Matkovic. Here's Fears. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Bay right side. Here's Matkovic. For 3, Fears. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Poole.
That's miscommunication. And we rarely see that happen.
Jones, he's checked in for Poole. Now Barnes. Pass to Murray Boyles. Here's Shed. It's Barrett on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Outside Barnes. Oh, again! Toronto with a triple.
Now, this is the aspect that he's got to continue to work on, but Scotty Barnes will get dangerous from deep. Nice shot there.
Pass to Fears. Bay outside. From outside the arc. Knocks down the long J.
Boy, this guy has been a completely different player in this half of basketball. Incredible.
Here's Shed. It's Barrett on the wing. Floats one. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Herb Jones picks one up.
Once R.J. Barrett sees the defense commit, he goes right into attack mode and gets himself a trip to the free throw line. That is beautiful.
He's off on the first. All right, Grant, as someone who played for and managed the U.S. men's national team, give us your all-time starting 5.
And, you know, I think I'll go with 2 of the program's all-time leading scorers, Kevin Durant and Carmelo Anthony. And finally, you have to have Kobe Bryant because of just how he reset the culture in 2008.
Pelicans trail by 12. It's stolen by Barnes. Pass to Walter. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And he knocks down the first one. Jakob Poeltl, he's checked in for Toronto. Williamson's checked in for New Orleans. He's perfect from the line this time. Jones with the ball. Pass to Fears. Now here's Jones. And the dunk by Jones.
And just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Outside Barrett. Back to Barnes. And stolen by Williamson. And it's the Pelicans on the break. Here's Jones. Can't get it to drop. Some solid defense from Barrett. Here's Walter. Good. Walters has got 4 points this quarter.
Oh, beautiful pass. My goodness.
Pelicans trail by 14. Here's Fears. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
And right now, Fears is showing you just how dangerous a scorer he can be. This rook is on fire right now.
Barrett passes to Barnes. Ingram against Bay. Good D by Bay.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right. He stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Pass to Williamson. And here's Misi. 6 to shoot. Hey! Out of bounds. It'll go to the Raptors.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, you pay the price.
And stolen by Jones. A thunderous two-hander with authority.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Barnes outside. Here's Walter. Just 5 to shoot. Barnes outside. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Here's Fears. He's guarded by Barnes. Williamson outside. Another shot. 4 on the clock. Nice. That one's good.
Unselfish play there by Zion. Moving the ball to another shooter.
They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup. Make sure you get a good shot.
Now Ingram. Barrett outside. 1:46 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Yes, sir. It's good.
Oh, that's some big-time grit by R.J. Barrett. You want some contact on me, I can finish anyway.
Williamson with it. Now guarded by Barrett. Now Misi. Bay outside.
At the line for the Pelicans, City Bay. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that brings him within single digits.
Yes, solid shooter at the stripe. Bay really confident when he has freebies to shoot.
And so Bay nails both of them. Stolen by Jones. Jams it home.
A monster finish with authority.
And he hangs on the rim for a little extra spice. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. He's checked in for Walter. Bay against Ingram. Barnes with a screen on Bay. Ingram. Yes! Using that window! And something you never like to see, but guys, he definitely looks hurt.
Oh, man, that's tough. You just never like to see this in sports.
No, obviously something that, every player fears. The NBA has made player safety a priority, but injuries continue to happen.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Hawkins is checked in. Puts up the tray. Oh, it doesn't go.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
From 15 feet away, and it's in there.
You can tell Zion values sharing the ball. He knows he can't win it alone out there.
Toronto's gone 4 of 5 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Outside Ingram. And now we've got an intentional foul. Barnes!
Great D. Williamson with the strength, the wingspan, and the athleticism to make a difference at that end. Well, that was clearly a foul.
Shooting for New Orleans. Weezy taking 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that brings him within 5. Good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's Ingram, and that's an intentional foul.
15 points. At the line for your Raptors. Brandon Ingram. 2 shots.
And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. And the second of 2 is good. And that puts him up 5. The Pelicans call timeout. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
They don't want to waste time here. If they can score fast enough, they can go back on D and try to get a stop instead of having to foul.
Fires. Yes, sir. Sticks the J.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
We see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Ingram. Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession. And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. switch here. Lots of drama in this game so far.
I'll tell you what, I wouldn't be surprised if it comes down to the final buzzer.
Clock at 6.
New Orleans Pelicans. For personal foul. Team Pelicans. At the line for your Raptors.
Gets the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 5-point game.
Huge moment. He steps up and sinks the final daggers.
And the Pelicans call time here. 8 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
They need to score, and they need to do it quickly, but it is still possible here.
Switch here. Here's Spears. And they recover it. So it's Toronto picking up the win. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
You get the coffee, because that's the way to close. You're going to face some obstacles in the game, but they overcame every one.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Scotty Barnes.